Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, feel free to contact me. You need counseling, feel free to contact me. Those of you that have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. If you have a friend or family owing you money and you can't get it back, you have an agreement with them, do contact me. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean and around the globe. Those of you that are on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share as we go live that others may know. Those of you on YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live. Now viewers, we have a packed program for you tonight. You all have made us #1 and I do thank you for that. But continue sharing our page and telling your friends and your family to continue talking about Real Talk, because we are the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago where we deal with the issues on a daily basis. So viewers, I'm giving you this time. Call your friends, your family, your little WhatsApp messages, your little messages. Let them know that we are going live, and I will be with you right after this break.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Welcome back viewers. As we start off tonight's program, according to the PNM Assistant Campaign Manager Franklin Khan, the PNM is optimistic that it can win more electoral districts in the December 2nd poll. Franklin Khan has admitted that the UNC may be ahead, acknowledging that the opposition may hold down the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation. Franklin Khan noted that UNC, can do what they want, as the PNM controls the Sandy Grande area. My question is, what did you do for Sandy Grande to hold down the Sandy Grande area? And I would like the people from Sandy Grande to please call in and say what the councillor or what the MP have done for your area. Khan stated that they hope to do better within the Sandy Grande area. However, Energy Minister and PNM Assistant Campaign Manager Franklin Khan admits that the PNM is slightly behind the UNC. Now viewers, remember you can call in our program 238-6716. Leave your comment, let us hear, let the people hear, let viewers know what is taking place within your community, and you can also drop your comment concerning the issues we are dealing with. Now the election is on the 2nd of December. It's local government election. Is your MP or your candidate worthy of retaining the spot that they have You be the judge, not me. I am just here to highlight the issue that are facing the community in your area. As we move on, the plumbing issue has forced the closure of the Union Claxton Bay Secondary School since October 25th. That's according to MP Dr. David Lee, who claimed the education minister is yet to give concerned parents, teachers or students reassurance when the problem would be addressed. He says numerous parents have reached out to him over the situation. David Lee says this is a similar to a plight placed by parents and students of the Claxton Bay Anglican School who are still without any confirmed accommodation since September 30th. Caller, good night. Hello? I guess we lost that. Jaiwanti Makun, a vendor at the Sawa market, will be repaid a sum of $5,400 for what was deemed to be excess rent she paid to occupy the Sawa market. Just imagine, viewers, market vendors are to be recompensated because the rent that they were paying, they made excessive payment. Now, when you are to be reimbursed, meaning that those that run the Sawa market did not have a proper accounting department. I can tell you that. Otherwise, you would have never run into this problem. Justice Frank C. Prasad ruled that the Sawa Regional Corporation acted illegally, irrationally, and unreasonably. And the corporation also breached the Municipal Corporation Act when it increased its rent for stalls within the market. Several vendors at the Sawa market will be receiving repayments of rental fee by the end of January 2020. You see? You're going against protocol. You want to do what you want. Now you have to give back now to the hard-working vendors of TNT. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello?
Go right ahead.
Yeah. Right now, to tell you the truth, last year and this year the paved road in San Miguel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in a matter of 6 months' time, the whole road that the paved, I think was Junior Sammy and Coastal got the contract from the upper San Grande to lower San Grande, and all roads are mashed up already. And the channel covered by blaming Wasana, but then it is not Wasa fault. And since about 4 years now, where we live in Swan Road, Valencia Church, we begging them to pave the road because when rain falls, children cannot walk through the road with the dirty road now.
Okay.
And they keep making promises, and right now, next is the 5th year and nothing haven't been done. So we having a real issue with that right now.
Thank you, my friend. Viewers from Sandy Grande, feel free to call in. Let us know what is taking place in your area. Let the other parts of Trinidad know what is going on in the Sandy Grande area. Since the PNM said they control the area for the last 4 years, let the viewers, let the public know what took place in Sandy Grande. Now, I want you to understand something, you know. It is all about a productive government. I am not saying UNC did, I am not saying the PNM did. I want to know what is taking place in your area. If your MP is working, if your councillor is working, as they say, they will serve the people. So let us hear from the areas throughout Trinidad and Tobago, what have your councillor done? Now, I want you to understand something. If the UNC were in power, I would have been doing the very same thing, no different. It is about your MP working for you. It is about your councillor standing up and agreeing with you in matters. So let us know what is taking place in your area. I am not going up for election. Real Talk is not going up for election. But I want you to let other parts of Trinidad and Tobago know what is taking place in your area. This is what the show is about. It is about current affairs. It is about we highlighting the issue in your area. And if you do not speak out, how would someone know that, hey, John Doe representing down there, but John Doe not doing down there? Because hear what the villagers are saying. That is why I have created Real Talk for you. Moving along, viewers. Randy Maloney, who assaulted a KFC worker and stole 2 boxes of KFC and also cash at the sum of $325 back in July of 2019, is pleading to a Shogunas magistrate to release his bail of $35,000 to be approved by the clerk of the peace and a $15,000 cash alternative. After you commit your act, assaulted a worker, stole 2 boxes of KFC, you know what you was doing. Now let's just say the officers did not catch up with you. You would have been a bandit on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago committing or allegedly committing other acts of violence. But police catch up with you and they bring you in front of the magistrate. Now you're begging the magistrate now. Before you committed the act, you should have sat down and think what you're going to do. And think about if you get caught, what's going to happen. Number 1, you assault. Number 2 is thief. So thief is what? Larceny. So if the magistrate tell you you're on $35,000 bail now, because of the act that you committed and because of the act that are there in place, you are being charged under that act. But you know it is to assault somebody. What about if somebody assaulted you now? How you would have felt? You wanted them to feel the full brunt of the law. Now the KFC worker wants you to feel the full brunt of the law. If I am wrong, you tell me. Call a good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
Sir, I just want to change topic a little bit. I was at Montauk Hospital Sunday. My daughter came in to get sick. She suffered asthma. Today is Tuesday. She has not got a bed yet. Saieed, go to Montauk, let them know they're coming. And just go and see the stress people going through. People are on the ground in Montauk Hospital now. We know it's there. They don't have no nurse to give the patient medicine. If you see the mess in Montauk, whether if you have no heart, somebody else says something, they start lying and saying it's not true. Go in Montauk, they see old people, young people, it's so sad. Tears come out here. You just go there. You talk about Wassa, you talk about the whole road, that's no problem. But what happened in the hospital right now? You go there and watch yourself. Don't let people tell you. Go there and you'll see for yourself. You can eat. When you reach up, you can eat. It's so sad. You just, I know that day. It's sad. It's sad. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. From tomorrow, I will start giving you all pointers on how to fix the health sector in Trinidad and Tobago. Because, let me tell you something. When you hear God inspired Saieed Ali to create Real Talk, he would send the correct people to make sure Real Talk is number 1. So I will start giving all your pointers that the Prime Minister could use from individuals in the sector to create a better health sector. And someone did message me from authority and said, Saeed, the Port of Spain, the Port of Spain hospital is in a mess. Port of Spain General Hospital is in a mess. But I could deal with it tomorrow night, Fowler, and you all will be surprised. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
With reference to last night, the church issue, I think that was very disgraceful for what happened in the church. Because a church, a mosque, and a temple, decent people go there to practice godliness, godly behavior, and so on. And that was in a very bad taste what happened there. And another topic I want to touch on with reference to the Sabga fella that was arrested. They found a revolver at his home. You had 13 years old, 15 years old with 9mm AK-47 man, sophisticated on the street. This is a reputable man. So it shows one thing there, that you know, the commissioner of police, he fool nobody but himself and a few people, a handful of people. Because there is one law for the rich and famous and one law for the poor and ordinary man. So you go by a high-profile man house and you find a revolver, nobody do use revolver again in this country. So come on, Commissioner of Police, get real, join real, and get real. Thank you very much, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, back to Randy Maloney. On Monday, Maloney reappeared in the first court in Shogunas and complained, though his attorney, that he cannot access the bond. However, through his attorney, the magistrate replied that the bail was a reasonable amount. You have to look at what he did. He assaulted someone, and then on top of that, he stole. Randy Maloney he has no previous conviction or pending matters with the court. However, the magistrate made no changes to the bail and adjourned the matter to November 29th, 2019. Now, it might be 2 boxes of KFC, but the thing is, you stole, you assault somebody. So the discretion to the magistrate, that was good enough. You're lucky you didn't have to pay 100,000. You're very lucky. Now listen this. After Real Talk aired the situation concerning the Trinity Cathedral in Port of Spain as a bikini fashion show staged, the Trinidad and Tobago Council of Evangelical Churches, via a phone call interviewed with another media outlet, noted that it is unfortunate that the house of God, which is a house of prayer, could become a place which is used for commercialization. Reverend Desmond Austin noted that he is very alarmed of the state that Trinidad and Tobago has become.
Fortunate that the house of God, which is a house of prayer, should become a place where it is used for commercialization. But it's unfortunate that the house of God, which is a house of prayer, should become a place where it is used for commercialization of the gospel. We must be very mindful of the fact, like I said in the article, that God's house is a house of prayer for all generations. If it's a house of prayer, it's a place where God's presence is. It's a place that is sanctified, a place that is sacred. And then as much as we may have certain needs and financial constraints, I don't see that is the place where we should have a fashion show with the kind of nakedness that I saw portrayed on the people. If that is real, then I am very alarmed to the state we have become.
Now viewers, after we aired this matter, and after we mashed up this matter, let me tell you something. This morning, on all the platforms you could think about, on all the press you could think about, they printed. And let me tell you something. They highlighted the matter like if it's first time. You know why? Because Real Talk mashed it up. You understand? So, people are watching. People are watching. So how you could go in a church now and allow ladies now to walk down the aisles now in bikini and nobody say nothing? Yeah? Man, I picked up the matter and I mashed it up on national television. This morning, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago was talking about it. But I want to know, what I want to know is the ministers of that church, were they not informed? The heads of that church, were they not informed that such event would be taking place? And if not, did they run everything by guess? Did the sponsors of that show run everything by guess without consulting anyone? Lord have mercy. Classes at several schools across Trinidad and Tobago was expected to be interrupted on Monday as teachers staged a protest at Harris Promenade in San Fernando. This came one day after the newly elected Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association President Antonia De Freitas was sworn in. She have a lot on her plate to deal with now, you know. Take what in another. Real Talk Media understand that tutor had called on all teachers to abandon classes so their voice could be heard. Their frustration and dissatisfaction at the failure of the chief personnel officer, Angela Gavias, to meet and begin negotiation for 2014 to 2017 to improve their salaries. June last month, just last month, viewers, hundreds of teachers gathered on the Brian Lara Promenade of Port of Spain demanding a counter proposal for their collective agreement. In speaking with the media, Minister of Education Anthony Garcia indicated that he will assure his ministry does all in its power to ensure students do not struggle. And I will say that again. Anthony Garcia indicated that he will do everything in his power to ensure that all in its power to ensure students do not struggle. How many of you in Trinidad and Tobago could say we have a proper education system? How many of you? 2386716. He also said no action will be taken against teachers involved in the protest since it is their right to do so. You're learning now. You're learning now that the teachers have rights. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
I would like to know what's going on with the pensions and the
You would like to know what's going on with the pension? Go down to the pension office and tell them you want to know what's taking place. And according to what they tell you, come back and report it to the viewers of Trinidad and Tobago on Real Talk. Caller, good night.
Hello, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I find they should honestly come out and say who authorized that fashion show in that cathedral.
Correct. Thank you, my friend. Correct. Did they do it by themselves? Or did they go to the board? Because I ain't hear nobody from the church saying we did not know about it or we give the authorization. If you give the authorization, you should also tender your resignation one time and step down. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Kamala government she paid off majority all of these back pays and all kind of things. And these ungrateful people didn't vote they vote she out. I'm sorry for them. Rinse it all and wet them.
Thank you, my friend. Now switching gears a bit, viewers, but feel free to call in 238-6716 and drop your comment. The Commissioner of Police, Gary Gifford, is expected to meet with the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago to discuss possibility of rogue attorneys facilitating criminal acts. The Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago recently wrote to the Commissioner of Police, Gary Gifford, advising him to charge any lawyers that are caught breaking the law. The top cop has confirmed that several members of the legal fraternity have been red flagged and are under police probe. Congratulations. You know why? Because I have been hearing talks that criminals from behind bars, they are paying a large sum of money to certain lawyers on the ground to make sure that their business and their asset is being well managed. Let me tell you something. There's a leader behind bars right now. Because of the act, he cannot access bail to come out. And I hear you have a boat down in Cedros. I hear he have a boat down in Cedros. And he making phone calls. Yeah? He making phone calls and he telling them what to do down there. I'm telling you something. When I come here and Real Talk, I just come with facts, you know. It's facts I just come with, you know. So that is why when they come to question me, come good, you know. Come good. That info came into Real Talk Intelligence Units. That is how I could bust him after this. That is how I could tell you. The man inside giving orders to the outside to make sure his possession is safe. Yeah? And I'm monitoring every move that they make. Caller, good night.
Hello, Saeed.
Go right ahead. You there? I guess we lost that. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But remember, this is Real Talk. This is where you get the raw facts. As it bursts during the day, I keep you up to date at the night, 7 p.m. to let you know what is taking place. So viewers, join me right after this break.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Mr. Heyman Babulal of Las Lomas. Last night I told you to get in touch with me. You had hold it today. Put up his picture, guys. Anybody know this individual for the Las Lomas areas? Please let him know that Saieed Ali of Real Talk would like to get in touch with him. Call me. The reason why I am doing this, do not run from the bargain you made. The individuals that you are owing got in touch with me, and I am getting in touch with you. So if you want a bad name publishing in Trinidad and Tobago because of agreement you made, please get in touch with me. Also, Sumintra Maharaj of Bilja Extension Shogunas, get in touch with me. Now, I want you to understand something. Real Talk Security Debt Collection Department is real. It is a registered company. I do pay my taxes. So when somebody comes to me and said, Saeed, this person is owing us X, Y, and Z for this amount of time. Now let me tell you something. You have people who goes to court and the judges gave orders to pay X, Y, and Z in so and so time, and they will blatantly come out and tell the individual, I am not paying you no effing so and so money. You understand? What does the individual do? They can't do nothing. The court make a judgment. The people decide to go on their own business. But you know what? It's time for that foolishness to stop. Because if somebody owe all your money, Allah will do everything in Allah's power to get back the money. That is why, let me tell you something, a lot of people came to me, say this one own we, that one own we, the next one own we gone to court, years now, we ain't get no settlement from them. You understand? So I want to tell Allah something now. I'm making it easy for the courts now, and I'm making it easy for the individual now. When you fail to honor your agreement, when you fail to honor your agreement, and they end up by Real Talk Security, that collection department, because the courts made an agreement with you, and don't study the court, man, I ain't paying all you nothing. Let me tell you something. Anytime they end up by me, I put all a picture on TV. I will put it up 1 night, 2 night, 3 night, and if you fail to contact me because of the agreement that you fail to honor, people will see a picture on TV. And I would not say, why I put your picture on TV? Would so and so get in touch with me, please? 1 night, 2 night, 3 nights? No problem. You want to play as a kingpin? You want to play as a queen? You want to play untouchable? Well, then the public will deal with you. Because let me tell you something. If somebody come and take all your money and they run, all you will come right here by side. And there are a lot of people who just go to court. And the court give them a time to pay. And watch me, you can't see them again. You can't see them again. Let me tell you, I'm sure I have a lot of judges and lawyers. I am sure there's a lot of judges and lawyers that are excited to sit down from 7 to 8 to see what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago through Real Talk. Yeah? So, Heyman Babulal, get in touch with me. Sumintra Maharaj, get in touch with me. 3 Venezuelans, women, and 2 sisters were charged by the Sugar Owners Court for having in their possession 142 counterfeit bank cards and 6 kilograms of marijuana for the purpose of trafficking. The Venezuelans were denied bail when they appeared before the courts. However, the Venezuelans did not have an attorney or translator. The magistrate again denied bail and adjourned the case to November 29, 2019. Well done to the magistrate. Remand them. Remand them. It's time that Trinidad and Tobago climb the ladder. Not year come, year go, minister come, minister go, party come, party go, and we under the bucket. It's time to change. It is time to change. Call a good night. Hello? Remind them, it's time that Trinidad and Tobago climb the ladder. Not year come, year go, minister come, minister go, party come, party go, and we under the bucket. It's time to change. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. A high-speed chase which took Northern Division Police through Arouca, Malabar, and eventually Maloney ended in a gunfight when criminals tried to leave their car behind and escape police on Monday night. Police said members of the Northern Division Emergency Rapid Response were on patrol at Savannah Drive Garden Village, Arouca. At around 9:35 p.m., they saw a red Isuzu car parked in the middle of the road. Police approached the car and ordered the occupant out when it sped away. Police got into their car and chased them through several streets. Backup were called in and members of the Northern Division Task Force joined the chase, which ended on Flamingo Boulevard. As police approached the car, the men allegedly got out of the front passenger seat and shot at the officers. They returned fire. The gunmen escaped, but the driver and a 60-year-old Maloney man was wounded on his left shoulder. He was arrested. A 60-year-old. Grandpa, what a shame. You know why I say that? You have 60 years, you're supposed to be collecting your pension, and if you have grandchildren, you're supposed to be sitting down with your grandchildren and playing with them. You going to pull a gun behind police officers at the age of 60? Let me tell you something. The magistrate should never give you bail. Take what I'm telling you. They should never grant you bail. Police questioned a 33-year-old woman who was in the back seat of the car, but eventually released her. Call her good night. Guess we lost that. Music zone we're going into. A Port of Spain Walk of Fame and a Carnival Museum may soon be established in the capital city. Port of Spain Mayor Joel Martinez, addressing the small audience at City Hall, said the aim was to revitalize the image of the capital city by focusing on culture and tourism. Martinez said it was suitable that TNT be designated as a creative city of music, as almost every festival that passes through the city streets has some sort of musical support. Okay, so I want to ask you something. What about the residents who live in the capital? Don't you think they would get fed up of hearing music every day of their life on the streets? I just want to ask something. Ain't talking about that. What about the barmans and them who just play music excessively? And you have the whole village waking up whole night because you want to make $1 million in a party in one night. Does the whole village have to suffer of loud music playing in their area from Friday to Sunday or from Wednesday to Saturday night in their area? Mr. Akbar Khan, I remembered you. We had a discussion concerning this very same thing. Loud music in bar all over the night, and the bar owners have no mercy for their neighbors. Let me tell you something. I'm working on a little something, you know. It will stop very soon. Have a little patience. I tell you, one man will change Trinidad and Tobago, you know. One man led thousands of Israelites from Egypt into the wilderness, where God promised them the promised land. But hold on. All the barman, all I want to play, all the merciless, all I want to play, all they care about the neighbor. All you going to start caring for yourself just now. Hold on. Call a good night.
Saeed,
Yes, my friend.
the question what nobody asking about a fashion show is how them girls and them allow that to happen to them. If that was my daughter, I don't know what would happen if she ended up in that cathedral. I don't know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. My question is, what were the reverends and the ministers and the board members of that church thinking when they authorized that catwalk fashion, I should say? Eh? The catwalk fashion, I have to say, I don't care what and what name all you call it. But you're in a church and you're dressed up in a bathing suit and you're coming down the aisles and... Eh? All I didn't realize God was watching all you. All I didn't realize that was a church. All I didn't realize that was preaching Jesus Christ and righteousness. I wonder if Mary didn't walk down in a bathing suit. All of them condemn Mary, but all highlighting this one because of the what? The artifact that is 200 years old. So what about now if I study about the artifact now and I buy a half bottle of punch now and me and a partner go down and we sit down and we knock a glass? What are you coming to tell me? Said you can't do that here? Thank God I don't drink or I said I show you. I could be real stink when I ready, you know. Thank God I don't drink, you know. Otherwise I would have walked with a camera crew and I would have sit down right there in the church and I would have taken a shot. Let me hear what you have to tell me. Call a good night.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
Hello. Saeed.
I feel you're getting problem with your lines. Hang up and call back again. I do apologize for that. The Water and Sewage Authority, WASA, is advising customers in parts of central Trinidad served by the Freeport water treatment plant that there will be a disruption in their pipe-borne water supply on Thursday. So the people of Shogunas who are being supplied with water from the Freeport water treatment plant on Thursday, there will be a disruption in the water. WASA says this will occur between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. to facilitate repairs of a leaking 525 millimeter diameter pipeline along the Tattoo Madu Road, Freeport. So viewers who live in the central area and you are getting water from the Freeport plant, keep in mind on Thursday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. there will be a disruption of water. So get your bucket, your barrel, your cans, fill it up So when Thursday reach, you all will have water. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
I want to thank you for the program, man. Good program, good program.
Thank you very much. Hear this now. Contribute to Real Talk Intelligence Unit now. We want to buy 2 vans.
Well, something could happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, when we had the earthquake, when the cross fall from the church, right, where them girls modeling and thing now, right, there was a purpose for that, eh?
Yes.
That didn't fall GSO. You understand? And God have a reason for what take place. You see that place? That place will be removing, you can see it.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, feel free to get in touch with me, 3391670. I am asking for your contribution, not for Real Talk production, but to make an investment in 2 vehicles for Real Talk Intelligence Unit so I could continue gathering information and bringing it to you, the people. But I need some additional vehicles for additional crew to move with. And I can only do it with your help. So if you are interested in helping Real Talk Intelligence, feel free to contact me, 3391670 or 2386716, and come see me. After 2 years, this is the only time I'm asking for help. Yeah? I don't beg, you know. But it's something I'm creating for the people, and I want the people to be a part of it. So you could say, I contributed to the intelligence unit, and this is where they are, and this is their production. Caller, good night.
Saeed, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
You know what the head of the church was studying? The past proceedings going to the church. That's what they were studying.
Thank you, my friend. Former Prime Minister Basdeo Pandey will be given an honorary Doctor of Law from the University of Trinidad and Tobago, that is the UTT, at graduation ceremony later this week. The President of the Trinidad and Tobago, Paula May Weeks, who is also a UTT Chancellor, will be presenting at this year's ceremony. Congratulations to the former Prime Minister. A man who allegedly threw a grenade. This is where Real Talk pushed the bill for. Listen to this. A man who allegedly threw a grenade on the premises owned by widow of murdered businessman Sharon Sukhdeo have been denied bail under the new Bail Amendment Act. Clinton John will spend 120 days in custody before he can petition the High Court for bail. Viewers, what did Real Talk do? No bail. Allah come good now, man. Let me tell you something. If we had the old bill and them functioning, he would have been outside. Chemist would have been outside. Yeah? I tell you, we mashing it up, you know. Real Talk mashing it up, you know. So because of the act and the amendment that Real Talk pushed for no bail for gang leaders and repeat offenders of firearm, hey, when we say no bail, we mean no bail. So now I can clearly ask the public, is the bill working for you? Yes, side, we have a gang leader inside because of the bill. Now we had somebody pelting a grenade, now they're inside because of the bill. So what are we doing? I can clearly stand here and say, Real Talk is working for the people. You know why? Anybody who think about joining a gang, you ended up 120 days inside. And when you come out, why you decided to join a gang? Well, go back, take an next 120, recondition your mind, and come back. And when you have a firearm, so the first one you get bail, you could say the police set you up, you could say the neighbors set you up, you could say somebody had a spy plate set you up, but when they catch you with the next one, who set you up? 120 days inside. So isn't Real Talk working for you, the people? Eh? Just now I'm pushing for no bail for rapists, you know. You see what happened with the mother yesterday? 12 years and 16 years old. Eh? You had the trend of selling the body, and it's several years it going on. How, before you reach 12 years, at what age you were doing that? Talk now. At what age? Let me tell you, no bail for you, man. Take what I'm telling you. That was my wife. I let you know one time. Take it by yourself. Call her good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
Last night I heard somebody call on your station, on your program, sorry, and they're saying that Adam and Eve was naked in the Garden of Eden.
Yes.
But they didn't know they were naked until they bite the apple. It was a forbidden fruit, and they break it, they bite it, and then they know they were naked, and they cover themselves. But these people know, and they went and uncovered themselves in a church.
That's
now when
right.
they're walking up and down in the middle of the church, they're parading. These girls especially, I am talking about the girls. Nobody have put no gun by their head and make them go there and take out their clothes.
No.
When they were walking to where the preacher man does be, and on top there's Mother Mary and her son, they didn't see that Jesus seen them naked. And all stop doing that. I mean, these people didn't put no gun by your head and make you do that.
No, nobody had made them do
willingly.
that.
I mean, all those young ladies, and all they have no shame. But now I want to ask a question about this government. For the longest while, I see they're doing something. Anybody that accused anybody, any minister from this PNM, the police don't investigate. There was an accusation made against this Prime Minister. He sent Camille Robinson Regis and Al Rawi to investigate. That is why we have a problem here with this Darrell Smith fella, because it was police, and they say he didn't get a chance to be interviewed. The police should have come on flat and say, yeah, we interviewed him, but we don't know these three people not saying nothing.
Thank you, my friend. You see, what I want to tell people, back in the days with Adam and Eve, was only two people in the garden, only two human beings, and God didn't give them clothes yet. God didn't give them clothes yet. But now you have the knowledge of how to make clothes now. You're going in a sacred place now, on a holy ground now, where you call, this is God building, and you're going to mud. What a shame. Listen to this. A former United Kingdom policeman is assisting the TNT police service in adopting best practice. Ex-Assistant Chief Constable Robert Pennington today met with the Attorney General, Mr. Faris Al-Rawi, as part of a visit sponsored by the British High Commissioner. Mr. Pennington is providing advice on UK best practice policing procedure where applicable. So while we hope the TTPS take it and put best practice into their work, how would the citizen of Trinidad and Tobago trust the police again with best practice? That is why I say, when they come for you, go. If they come for side, go on, you know. Me are putting up no fight here because me want no additional charge. Because I can tell you something, side do not deal with guns, side do not deal with cocaine, side do not deal with marijuana, side do not deal with human trafficking. But side deals with current affairs. Side does spiritual work. Side is a real estate businessman. Side run an intelligence unit to bring facts to the people. Yeah? Plan on breaking down my door now. That is the last year I'm going to move this thing. You see this you call hand? And if you do so, you're walking so. You see when I try to kidnap my son, me I make joke, play mad. You play mad and I will show you what madness is all about. You see, it's high time that somebody stand up in Trinidad and Tobago and change it. You see what we push for no bail? Because of the bills, because of the legislations, because of the amendment, I could stand here and say, I am proud today. You know why? You have a gang leader inside. Those of you who want to live by the gun, you ain't dying by no gun, you know. You will die in prison. Moses used to say, an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. You shoot me and I shoot you. No, you shoot me, the police hold you and you die in prison. Yeah? We're changing certain things. So if you want to support Real Talk Intelligence Unit into going further, pick up your phone, 3391670. Saeed, I contributing at 20,000 to your van. Saeed, I contributing at 50,000 to your van. You know why? So we could go forward and change in Trinidad and Tobago. And if you think I'm making a bad statement, you still call me and say, Saeed, you're going down the wrong road. Because I definitely know I am not going down the wrong road. I am creating a road. I am creating a pathway to change the way people think in Trinidad and Tobago. Hear this, eh? Caller, good night. You there?
Ali, good night. What I would like to say is that I don't know how much people know the word reprobate and what it means. God leads these people up to a reprobate mind. And the first thing I want to mention is vendors in Arena, there is a store recently opened by the market. A Muslim people open a store there. If the people wish that you all don't sell out in front of the compound and all of them embedded in selling their affairs, try to locate all of them into a different place or at the near of Arena. Look into the situation as Christmas coming. They will say, oh, we have to put ham on the table. We have to get a toy for our children. Try to locate places for the vendors in Arima, please, so that it wouldn't have chaos. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Listeners, viewers, we have about a 1 minute again. 96 persons boarded 4 boats from Venezuela. They were found over 3 days period in the waters of Trinidad. Reports indicate that 2 captains were arrested after pistols, magazines were found aboard their boat. In an unrelated story, the Minister of National Security, together with the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, are yet to respond to Trinidad fishermen who are asking for the borders to be properly secured. Real Talk contacted the Secretary of the Fishermen and Friends of the Sea, Mr. Gary Aboud. However, all calls went unanswered. But Mr. Gary, I hope that you can get in touch with us tomorrow and we can have a discussion. Real Talk will try to get in touch with him tomorrow for Wednesday night show. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but I'm asking you all for a donation. For 2 vehicles, it's close to $400,000, and I would like you to really come out and pledge your support financially in purchasing these 2 vehicles. So with these vehicles, I could go out and get more intel for you, the people. Let me tell you something. A lot of people have been calling me, but I need 2 vehicles. I have a staff. I need to equip them. So that is all I'm asking. To raise $400,000 in order to purchase these 2 vehicles, well, we can make Real Talk more interesting. Viewers, a rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I will see you right back here on Wednesday night for another episode and mashing up incidents on Real Talk. Be safe, enjoy your night.